All right. So the first question is asking us the numerical expression that represents subtracting 78 from the product of 65 and 54. So I know that 65 times 54 has to be first. So I'm going to take this away because it says subtracting 78 from this. And this problem I'm looking at, and this is division, so I know that's not right. And C would be my answer. All right, number two, which is an irregular polygon? Well, we want to look at regular polygons. They have all the same sides. So I'm going to bring this back over here. This is the same side, so this is regular. These are all the same size. This is regular. Um, these are all the same size. This is regular. And this, I can see these angles are not the same. So this is my irregular polygon, which would be B. All right, we're dividing again. And remember, if you did it the other way, that's still okay. How many times does 4 go into 800? Well, I know that 4 goes into 8 two times, and then I just have to add my two zeros. How many times does 4 go into 40? Well, I know that 4 goes into 4 one time, and I still have my 0 I have to add. And 4 goes into 8 two times. So my answer would be 212. I need to use plot my data. So I have a 1/2. I have a 2/3. I have another 2/3. I have a 5/6. I have two more 2/3. Okay, it says use the data in the chart to complete the line plot for the length of ribbon being sorted. Give the total amount of ribbon in feet. So the first thing that I want to do is find out. I'm going to draw my box, and my largest is our sixes. So I'm going to divide this into sixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's my sixth one. And I have 5 sixes, so I'm going to color those in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to draw another box as well, and I'm going to do something with that box. My next box, I need to talk about thirds. So I'm going to divide that into thirds. Okay, these are my thirds, and I'm going to extend those so you can see them. But remember, we still need to talk about sixes. So we need to see that if I divide each of these in half, those are sixes again. So if I have, we're done with our 5, 6. If I have 2/3, remember that it is um, 2 of my 1/6. So if I would shade in those, I have 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go back over here. You guys can't even see my pictures. I'm going to divide it into thirds again. So I just did 3/3, and I need 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then here's my next thirds. And 7, 8. Okay, so right now I have two whole ones all shaded in. This one is not all the way shaded in yet. And then I have 2/3 of my next shape shaded. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8 thirds all the way done. I'm going to cross those out because those are done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I need to shade in a half. And if I were talking about sixths, so I want to know how many, if I look at this, it's divided into 6, how many of them would equal 1/2? You're right, 3 of them. So I'm going to shade in one of these. So now I have 3 whole ones shaded. And remember what we said? We said for every third there are 2 more pieces, right? Because 1/6 and 1/6 equal 1/3. So I am going to shade in 2 more because we said we had 3 to shade. And so I should get altogether 4 feet of ribbon. I have 4 full ones colored in. All right, let's compare. 8 compared with 8, 9 with 1. 9 is greater, so I put my greater then. I am subtracting 11 minus 7 is 4, and then my denominator stays the same, 4/12. Number 7, which lines are parallel? Parallel means they stay the same distance apart and they never intersect. These are intersecting, these intersect, these will intersect. C is the only answer. Number 8, I need to solve 95 minus 21 is 20, or 71 is 24, divided by 73 minus 67 is 6, and my answer would be 4. Number 9, we need to estimate and then solve. So I'm going to estimate first. This is going to be 10. This is going to be 4. And this would be 40. And now I need to actually solve. 9, 0, 9, 0 place marker, 3, 0, 3, add it up. Remember, I have to count how many. I know it can't be 3,939 because my answer should be my tens. And I'm going to count, I have 2 decimal places, 1, 2. Here's my decimal. I know that the area is 28 meters, and I know that one side is 4. So I know to find the area, it's length times width. So what times 4 is going to equal 28? And I know the answer is 7 meters. This would be your answer. I'm going to round to the hundredths place. My 2, it's 4 or less, so I let it rest. I'm getting rid of those, 16 and 48 hundredths. Or remember, if we don't want to get rid of them and we want to turn them into zeros, that's okay as well. I am looking for a pattern, and I subtracted in between each one of these, and I got 2, 3, 2, 3. And that showed me that, hey, that looks like a pattern. So it's plus 2, plus 3 is my pattern. Number 13, I am just multiplying. 8 times 5 is 40. And then add it again, or multiply it again. 2 times 8 is 16. And that would be 2,200. All right, how is 10 to the 9th power going to look? Well, it's going to look crazy, actually. It's going to be 10 times 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 10. I think that's 9. 1, 2, 3 equals. Excellent. And then what does it equal? Remember, if it's to the 9th power and it's a multiple of 10, we have to put 9 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's gonna look like that. Excellent. Number 15. Guys, notice this is teaspoon, this is tablespoon. You need to put this in your box. 3 teaspoons equal 1 tablespoon. Okay? And now I need to solve this then. I need to turn my tablespoons into teaspoons, so I'm going to multiply it by 3, and I get 39. So I know that 46 is greater than. And then finally, my last one, I shaded it in, and 5/10 would be the answer.